Adding additional storage to applications is a little bit more complicated than most of the stuff that we've gone through, but I'll go ahead and try to walk you guys through that the best I can. The first thing we're going to do is go to storage, and we're going to create a new data set. So under tank, that's my only pool that I have right now. I'll go ahead and create a data set, and we will name that media. I'm just going to leave everything else standard. And then you'll see media is here. Let's go ahead and click on the three dots to the right, view permissions. And we're going to change some permissions on this only because we want our applications to have full access over this new data set that we created. So let's go ahead and change the user to apps. And then also change the group to apps. I'm going to go ahead and apply user, apply group. Give them read, write, and execute. Take off the 2 ticks for other. Apply permissions recursively. I know I don't have any other file below this because I just created it. I just do this out of habit. Go ahead and click on save. Alright, so let's move on to adding the additional storage to Sonar. So we'll scroll down to storage and persistence. We're going to leave the app config storage as PVC. The reason why we do that and we don't change it to host path is because if we change it to host path, it breaks your rollbacks. That is very important to me because I've updated many times and I have my updates run automatically. So sometimes I need to roll back, and if I'm using host path, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's why I keep this on PVC, which is just persistent volume claim. It basically just keeps all your configuration files and stuff like that in your container. However, now you're probably wondering, well, how am I supposed to get Sonar to access the data set that we just created? Well, we just do that with configure additional app storage. Let's go ahead and click on add. And then you can see here we have type of storage, and we can click host path here. We can also do PVC if we wanted to, and I have done that a few times, but we're just going to be using host path. I'll go ahead and leave automatic permissions ticked. I do disable this if I'm using ACLs, but ACLs seem to have issues all the time anyway. So automatic permissions right now is a little bit buggy. It's not completely fleshed out. They're working on it right now, so it might be soon, but as of the 25th of February 2022, it is not quite ready. You can also take read-only for your additional storage if you want to, if you only want Sonar to be able to just parse through your data or something like that. But I want it to be able to edit and change names and whatnot, so I will leave that unticked. Next, we'll simply just choose our host path for our data set that we just created. I'm just going to mount the very last folder as my mount path into the root directory. I know some people will put MNT and stuff like that in there. Be careful doing stuff like that. Sometimes it causes issues, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little weird. It just depends on the application. I like to just mount everything in the root directory just because, I mean, who cares? It's just a container, you know? So, okay, and then after that, let's go ahead and click save here at the bottom. Hey guys, I just wanted to add this in here real quick. As you can see, we're running user and group as apps, and you're probably wondering why. Well, if we go to Sonar and scroll down to the bottom, you'll see run as user 568, 568 for group, and 568 for FS group. So let's go and look what that is. So we'll go to credentials, local users, scroll down to 568, and you can see that is our UID. 568 is our UID for apps. So that's why we are setting our data set the way that we did. Okay, so it looks like our application is launched. Let's go ahead and click on the portal, go to system, and as you can see, media is right here. And you can also check this by going to the shell. Make sure you're on the container Sonar. Other containers have multiple containers on them. That's why you have to specify sometimes. Oh, let's not do that. Yep, There we go. So as you can see, there is media right here.